Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will explain the main sections of a professional website using HTML and CSS. Going to build website. Create a professional, clean, responsive website using only HTML and CSS. This website can be used for portfolio, business website, agency landing page. Step 1. Create folder structure. First, create a main project folder on your computer. Project. Index.html. Main website. File. Style.css. Design and styling file. Images. Store images here. Optional. This structure is used by professionals and keeps files organized. Step 2. What is HTML? HTML, hypertext markup language, creates the structure of the website. HTML decides what text appears, where images go, sections like header, about, services, contact. Think of HTML as the structure of a building. Step 3. What is CSS? CSS, cascading style sheets, controls the design and layout. CSS decides colors, fonts, spacing, layout, center, columns, responsive. Think of CSS as paint, design, and decoration. Step 4. Connect CSS to HTML. Inside index.html, we connect CSS like this. Link rel equal to style sheet ref equal to style.css. This tells the browser, use styles from style.css. Step 5. Website sections. Professional layout. Your website will have header, logo plus navigation, hero section, main message, about section, services, HTML explanation, structure. First, let's understand the HTML structure. HTML is responsible for the layout and content of the website. We start with the doctype declaration, which tells the browser that this is an HTML5 document. Inside the head section, we define the character set, make the website mobile-friendly using the viewport tag, set the page title, and link our CSS file. Now, inside the body, we create a header section using the header tag. This header contains a logo and a navigation menu. The logo is written inside an honor tag with the class name logo. The navigation menu is created using a nav tag. Inside it, we use an unordered list with list items and anchor tags for home, about, services, and contact. Each link uses an ID so it can scroll to different sections of the page later. Doctype HTML, HTML lang equal to n, head, meta set equal to UTF-8, meta num equal to viewport content equal to width equal to device width, initial scale equal to 0 title professional website title, link rel equal to style sheet ref equal to style.css, head, body, header, header classical to header, div classical to container, h1 classical to logo techless than honey, nav, ul classical to nav links, lia ref equal to hashtag home homeless than ali, lia ref equal to hashtag aboutless than ali, lia ref equal to hashtag services less than ali, lia ref equal to hashtag contactless than ali, ul, nav, div, header, body, HTML, CSS explanation styling. Now let's move to the CSS file, which controls the design and appearance. First, we use the universal selector to remove default margins and paddings and apply a clean font to the whole website. The container class sets a fixed width and centers the content, which is a professional practice. The header background color is blue, and the text color is white to create strong contrast. We use Flexbox to align the logo on the left and the navigation menu on the right. The navigation links are displayed in a row using display, flex, and spacing is added using margin. The links are styled to look clean, bold, and professional. Margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, font family, Arial sans serif, body color 333rd, line height 1.6, container width 1100 px, header outbound 0d6 EFD, padding 15 px 0, color hashtag FFF, header.container display, flex, justify content, space between, align items, center, logo, font size 24px, nav links, list style none, display, flex, nav links Lee, margin left 20px, nav links A, color, hashtag FFF, text decoration none, font weight bold. Hero section, HTML. Start with the hero section. The hero section is the first thing users see when they visit a website. We use a section tag with the class name hero and an ID of home. Inside it, there is a container that keeps the content centered. The heading explains the main purpose of the website, the paragraph gives a short description, and the button encourages users to take action by clicking Get Started. Hero section. Section class equal to hero, ID equal to home, div class equal to container, H2 build a professional website, H2, P clean, modern and responsive design using HTML and CSS, P, a href equal to hashtag contact class equal to btn get started, A, div, section, hero section, CSS. In CSS, the hero section has a light background color and large padding to give it space. The text is centered to make it look clean and professional. The button is styled with a blue background, white text, padding, and rounded corners to make it stand out. Hero, background, hashtag F4, 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 padding, 80px0, text align center. Hero H2, font size, 36px, hero P, margin 15px0. Background, 0th D6 EFD, color, hashtag FFF, padding, 12px 25px, text decoration, none, border radius, 5px. After completing the hero section, now save all your files and open the index.html file in your browser. You can see how the hero section appears on the website. Notice the clean layout, centered content and proper spacing. The heading clearly explains the purpose of the website, the paragraph gives a short description, and the call to action button stands out professionally. This is how a modern and professional hero section should look. It is clean, responsive, and user-friendly. In the next step, we will continue building the rest of the website and make it Services section, HTML. Now let's move to the Services section. This section shows what services you offer to your clients. We create the Services section using a section tag, with the class name Services and an ID of Services. Inside the container, we add a heading called Our Services. Below the heading, we create multiple service boxes. Each service box represents one service. Every box contains a heading and a short description, such as web design, web development, and search engine optimization. This structure makes the services easy to understand and visually organized. Services. Section class equal to services, ID equal to services. Div class equal to container. H2 R services, H2. Div class equal to service box. Div class equal to service. H3 web design, H3. P modern and attractive designs. P, div. Div class equal to service. H3 web development, H3. P fast and responsive websites. P, div. Div class equal to service. H3 SEO optimization, H3. P improve Google ranking. P, div. Section. Services section, CSS. Now let's look at the CSS styling for the services section. We give the section a light background color and add padding to create space around the content. We use Flexbox to display the service boxes in a single row. Spacing, background color, and border radius are added to each box to create a modern card-style design. On smaller screens, the layout automatically changes into a column, making the section fully responsive and mobile-friendly. Services. Background, hashtag F9, F9, F9. Padding, 60px0. Service box, display, flex, gap, 20px. Margin top, 30px. Service, background, hashtag FFF. Padding, 20px. Text align, center, border radius, 5px. Check the result. After saving your files, refresh the browser and check the website. You can now see a clean, modern, and professional contact section, HTML. After that, we move to the contact section. This section allows users to get in touch and send messages. We create the contact section using a section tag with the class name contact and an ID of contact. Inside the container, we add a heading called Contact Us. Below the heading, we create a contact form. The form includes an input field for the user's name, an email input field, a text area for the message, and a submit button labeled Send Message. This form is simple, user-friendly, and easy to understand. Contact. Section class equal to contact ID equal to contact. Div class equal to container. H2 contact US. H2. Form. Input type equal to text placeholder equal to your name required. Input type equal to email placeholder equal to your email required. Text area placeholder equal to your message greater, fanless. Then text area. Button type equal to submit send message button, form, div, section. Contact section CSS. Now let's look at the CSS styling for the contact section. We add padding and center the text to give the section a clean layout. The form is centered on the page and given a fixed maximum width, which makes it look professional on all screen sizes. The input fields and text area take full width, making them easy to type in and user-friendly. The submit button is styled with a blue background and white text, matching the overall website theme. Contact, padding, 60px0. Text align center. Contact form, max width, 500px. Margin, auto. Contact input, contact text area. Width, 100% padding, 10px. Margin bottom, 15px. Contact button, background 0d6 EFD. Color, #FFF. Border, none. Padding, 10px. Width, 100%. Check the result. After saving the files, refresh your browser and check the website. You can now see a clean, professional, and well-aligned contact section. This is how a professional contact form should look on a modern website. Footer section. HTML plus CSS. Finally, we have the footer section. The footer appears at the bottom of the website and displays copyright information, giving the website a complete and professional finish. We use a footer tag with the class name footer. Inside, there is a paragraph with the text 2026 Isha Tech. All rights reserved. In CSS. The footer uses the same color theme as the header to maintain consistency. The text is centered, and padding is added to make it look balanced and professional. Responsive design. To make the website mobile-friendly, we use a media query in CSS. On smaller screens, the service boxes automatically stack vertically instead of staying in a row. This ensures the website looks clean, organized, and easy to navigate on any device. Closing. Full website review. Now, after completing all sections, header, hero, about, services, contact, and footer. Save all your files and open index.html in your browser. You can see the full website as a complete professional design. The layout is clean, colors are consistent, sections are well structured, and it is fully responsive for mobile devices. This is how a modern, professional website is built, using only HTML and CSS. You can now continue to add more sections, images, or animations as needed. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more web development videos. Thanks for watching.